All right, in this video we are going to talk about multiples. And here I have three different tricks to look at, and we're going to look at each one one at a time. So first off, multiples are always equal to or greater than the number you are finding multiples of. So let's look at the number 4. All right. The first thing I'm going to do is multiply 4 times 1, and that would be 4. And then I'll multiply 4 times 2, and that would be 8. Excuse me. And then I'll multiply times 3. 3 times 4 is 12. And I could keep going on and on and on and on and on and on. But right now, I'm just going to do a list of 3. So I have 3 multiples of 4 written. I have 4, 8, and 12. Now, a list of multiples doesn't need to start with the next multiple. So let's look at the number 6, and let's find some multiples for the number 6. Well, here I'm going to start with times 5. 5 times 6 is 30, and then I'll do times 6. 6 times 6 is 36, and then I'll do times 7. 6 times 7 is 42. So here, a list of multiples for 6 could include 30, 36, and 42. Now, it could also include numbers lower than 30 because I started with multiplying by 5, and it could include numbers greater than 42 because I only stopped at 7. And that's where here there's an infinite number of multiples for every number, because with 6, I could keep going on. I could do times 8. And get 48. I could do times 9, times 10, on and on and on forever. So that's why there's an infinite amount of multiples for every number. Now if you look at this, these look very similar, just going horizontal instead of vertical, to T-charts that we have made. All right, so I'll do that for 7. Now, a multiples T-chart would have to start with 1. For multiplication and division T-charts, I always started at 0, but here they would need to start at 1 because 7 would be the smallest multiple. All right, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and see here, I could keep going on and on forever. Now over here, these numbers are all the multiples of 7 that I wrote. All right. Now, if I had to make a list, like if my question said write 3 multiples for the number 7, I could pick any 3 numbers off this list. Like I could do 28, I could do 49, and I could do 70. All 3 of those are multiples of 7, even though they're not in order. Even though they didn't start with 7, they're all multiples of 7. And that is multiples.